God heals our hearts. It is true that God heals our bodies, but there's something different happening in the story we just watched, right? A different type of healing. You see, God heals our hearts as well. And here we see in this story that God is a healer through forgiveness. God forgives the sins of this man, which is even more important than his physical health, his body's health. And God heals our hearts too. He heals our hearts in a lot of different ways. Sometimes we just get angry about something, or we hold a grudge, or we do things or say things that we know we should not. God heals our hearts by maybe helping us see the mistake that we made, maybe moving through the Spirit in helping us to ask for forgiveness, right? God heals our hearts when our hearts are full of worry or fear. God reminds us through his word that he's with us, that he loves us, that he wants what's best for us. God does heal our bodies, but he also heals our hearts. And ultimately, that's probably more important, that our hearts are made right with God. So God is an ultimate healer, an amazing healer of our body. He's an amazing healer of our hearts. But there's one more thing that we need to think about and remember in this day. We have a promise from God that there is a hope of one day when we will join him, when Christ returns. We have this hope of heaven. You see, in heaven, there will be no more sickness. There will be no more pain, no more paper cuts, no more scraped knees. The promises of God are that one day in heaven, we will all be completely healed, our bodies and our hearts. Listen as Mrs. Wright's class shares a verse from Revelation talking about what life will be like in heaven.